Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak? There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Fred, follow me.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Wonderful. Well, met, sir. Fancy a gander? Divine wares all the spice.
Ought to set my nose to the ground.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
Perhaps a straw boot. See what I can do.
This way, Master. Would that such tranquility could last.
Right you are.
A night-bound forest is fearsome indeed.
We shall have to be all the
Awful. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
did my best to match your skill.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. No harm in picking a few. Not like a feast to get you ready for bed. Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
Come on then!
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look. Now here's a surprise. A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Those things can always be made.
Emma! Sorry! Lady Rogue!
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Let's not be bothering me for no reason.
My thanks.
Take it before it burns a hole in me pocket.
We've little need for a campsite at present. Let us return as we've grown tired from our labours.
I'm in awe of your powers of detection. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant.
Now then, which way?
Let us trust in ourselves and proceed with caution. I expect this will fetch a fair sum at market.
Beware! A Minotaur has come!
Master, watch out!
Have my protection!
Thank you, Master. Only hope I shall. It seems we have it raised up. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?
best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here. That's...
Is that who I think it is?
Aye, I reckon so. Rather, what brings you here?
Fancy a look at my wares? Well met, sir.
How might I be of service?
Do come again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter. We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
Yeah? What is it?
Tis a letter most inscrutable, and I fear 'twill remain as such if we cannot find another piece to this puzzle.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall...
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. As you like, sir.
Oh, how lovely. I'll have to remember this place. This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to spend the night. Of course, nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again.
Hail! I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned? How'd he know to expect you? I couldn't tell you. Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop the on-hill.
Whatever could you want from me?
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate. Which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Beg pardon? Why would you ask such a thing? A letter? Oh, you've made quite the discovery. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. I'm sure you understand. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will.
I dare say we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
Don't bring trouble to my door, you hear?
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Never seen you about. You the outsider? My lord spoke of you. Come on, follow me. I've something real nice to show you.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I warn you, I'm not easily impressed.
Oh, you've a sharp eye. Suppose I ought not to have underestimated you, Sir Arisen. You wonder how I know? For starters, it isn't just me. The entire village recognizes you for what you are, cuz. Not mysterious about it. We've our sources, and that's all I'm saying. But don't worry yourself. I'm actually on your side, in a sense. Can't offer you any help, though. Village code and all that. Still, I suppose I could give you a bit of advice. I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz. Don't let me down, eh?
All that obscure advice, only to depart with nary a word of explanation. Shall we try doing what she did to us, then?
I'm in no mood for a chinwag, thank you.
A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to course. Nothing's free in this world.
Glad to be of service.
Well chosen, Arisen. I'm certain you'll master that vocation as no other could. I eagerly await the battles to come.
No doubt you're dazzled by my charms. They all are.
Well met, sir. The villagers' stares are sharp as daggers. What is their intent, I wonder?
'Tis eerie, but we must needs press on.
This is... Of course. Nothing's free in this world.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
I witnessed a stunning display of archery on my travels. Methinks our band would benefit from such skills.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
I suppose I could indulge you. I've nary a clue.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot. We shall await you here, Master.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up. Dear me.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false Arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you.
This won't do. Huzzah!
You're here. I've been waiting for you.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
I've not got food atwixt my teeth, had I?
The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time. I'm not sure we're making any progress.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I... Come back any time.
Well met, sir.
Welcome.
I overheard some of the soldiers stand...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces, and all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
Sir, the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Disa. This spider has woven her web rather carefully. We want for information. Mayhap we ought to speak with this Sir Roderick. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour?
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
This inspires naught but misgivings.
Would you mind coming over here?
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
The rules at your leisure.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
Well met, sir.
Interested in my wares?
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.